Hey guys, welcome back to my neck of the woods. My name's Dika, where I share my experience, my knowledge, hoping to lessen your learning curve. So today I have another product review and I'm wearing it. It's the scentlok BE1 Bowhunter Elite series of jacket. It's called the Fortress Parka. It is superior to any other late season jacket that I've ever had as far as wearability, warmth, and just versatility and be able to shoot your bow. And I'm going to tell you what I think about it. All right. Obviously this is just a product review. These are my experiences. I'm not sponsored by scentlok in any way, but I do think it's a superior jacket than most other jackets out there, in my opinion. I haven't tried every jacket out there, but this is probably the last late season jacket that I'll own. Before I get started, please sub the channel, like my videos, and make some comments. All right, so we have the Bowhunters Elite. I'll bring it in close here. It comes in 3 patterns. It's made by Scentlok, and it is this is the Real Tree Escape. This pattern here, I just like this pattern, but this comes in 3s, and it's a very, very quiet material. It's like a fleece shell. It's a thinsulate as far as insulation, and this is the BE1 series, so it had bow hunters in mind. So the bulk of the warmth is here, and then the wingspan and the arms are just the thinner material. I'm not saying they're not warm, they're very warm, but when you use the bow, nothing gets in the way. So I'm going to go through the basic setup of the jacket here and tell you the things that I like about it, things that I find maybe superior. All right. So when you zip it up, has a zipper, has plenty of room on the inside here, plenty of room, no issues whatsoever, and it boasts 10 pockets. So when you zip it up here, right, so you're going to have a pocket right here. You put your phone in and whatnot, and then I've got another pocket over here. They're relatively deep. They follow the whole length of the chest all the way across. They don't go down, they go straight across. And I'll put like a rangefinder here and then maybe my phone in here or whatnot. Then you have these 2 pockets right here. You can put calls in there, you can put scents in there, even big enough to hold a trail camera. You can put that in there. And then you have 2 zip pockets on the sides here. 2 zip pockets. And so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's still many more pockets in this jacket. One of my favorite pockets is these pockets right here. There's a lot of us that take that, they'll bring a hand muff in, especially late season, a hand muff in, they'll put hand warmers in it and whatnot. This jacket eliminates that extra piece of material or extra piece of equipment. And it just has these ones right in here that you can put your hand warmers in, and they're big roomy pockets. A lot of times if we put hand warmers in a pocket, there's something else in that pocket, and you know, can't keep our hands warm. But this is just really easy, and it goes in there really nice. As far as the inside opens up. And inside opens up, and then on each side, on the inside, there's a pocket here, and then there's a gigantic pocket here. I use it basically put hats and gloves and things in it if I want to when I'm walking in, because that's another thing with this jacket. So like, take your hat off, you know, and you want to put that in there. I mean, it really just holds in there really nice, and it's not overly bulky or anything. You can't tell that I have a giant knit hat in my pocket for the most part, you know. So when this zips up, there's some things, the features that I like about it. When it zips up, I like that it comes really up and close to the neck here. Really keeps that, because part of where I get cold, and I'm sure other hunters get cold, you get cold here. That's one of the first places you get cold, and you don't have that problem with this jacket, by the way. This is by far one of the warmest jackets that I've ever had. And the other place you get cold is like the back of the neck. This has a hood, comes right up over, and it has a brim on the top here. So as far as fair weather and rain and whatnot. And a lot of times when it is raining, that water will just drip right off as opposed to like dripping in your eyes or whatnot. You are able to shoot a bow. I'm a lefty. You are able to shoot a bow with this hood on. I wouldn't say it's problematic, but it's certainly not in the way. It just takes some getting used to. getting used to that sort of peripheral. It doesn't cut down the peripheral too much, but it's a great hood. Like I said, this is Thinsulate. It's called the Fortress Parka, and it is by far the warmest jacket I have ever worn. So today it's probably 25 degrees out right now, maybe 30 degrees. I'm wearing a t-shirt under this, and I'm actually a little too warm. You know, but if you're out hunting when you're still, and as far as windproof and waterproof, this is windproof and waterproof also. 100% waterproof. Like I said, it's a soft fleece, but it's waterproof. When you do wear it in the rain, it gets heavier, but it does not seep in, and you remain warm as toast underneath this. Also windproof. It's going to block the wind. I hunt mostly the ground and blinds, and I mean, I'll just hunker down in my blind. I'll put the hood up. Sometimes I'll be wearing a hat or whatnot. I'll put the hood up and put my hands in my pockets, you know, sitting, you wait for deer and you stay still. And I find that I do not get cold ever. It's warm, and I don't wear the crazy layers underneath it either. I suppose I could really bulk it up. I've worn this on less than 0 days with wind chills, and I have been warm as toast. My hands and my feet still get cold. That's something I need to remedy in the future, but for the most part I'll wear like hand warmers. I'll put them in here. I can't wear gloves. My hands get cold anyway, regardless of gloves, or obviously you can't wear mittens when you're bow hunting or gun hunting. But I'll put hand warmers in here, and that keeps it toasty for the most part, but they still get cold on those cold days. But as far as my torso does not get cold at all. And if you're anything like me, it's usually that small of the back right there. The wind somehow gets up there, and that gets cold first, and then it gets in the back there. It's not the case with this jacket. ScentLok has thought of everything as far as that. And I guess I can mention on the back here, it does have the slit. Ooh, see, now I'm kind of cold. Has the slit on the back for your harness right here. So if you want to wear your harness underneath your coat, you can just put the tether out that way. The hood is removable if you wanted to. There's a zipper, and you can just zip the hood off. It is kind of I wouldn't say it's a bulky jacket, but it's got some weight to it. When you put it on, it's really like putting a sleeping bag around you. If you have a warm sleeping bag out there, it's like putting a big sleeping bag on you. And it's ScentLok. If you believe in the ScentLok, and if you believe in the activated carbon, you can get that going for you. I mean, I watch the wind less and less the more I believe in ScentLok and the more experiences that I have in the woods. That I tell people a lot of the time that the activated carbon and the ScentLok is just another tool that you can use in your hunting, and it's a bonus. The quality of clothing that ScentLok has put out is superior to a lot of the other ones out there, a lot of the higher end ones. This jacket retails, this is a double X. I'm 6'2", 230 pounds, so you can see how it fits on me. And this is a double X, and it retails for, I think, $330. I found it through Amazon for a little bit less, but not much. Sometimes on the website the sizes are harder to find, so you have to look elsewhere at other sort of big box stores to find the jacket. But I highly recommend it. Like I said, I can't see myself ever getting another jacket for late season. They do make bibs for this, but I personally don't like bibs, so I wear the Voyage pants and I layer up. But that's all I have for you as far as a ScentLok. It's the BE1 series. If I didn't mention that, it's called Bowhunter. It stands for Bowhunter Elite 1, and it's designed for bow hunters. They have bow hunters in mind when they put it all together. All right, it's really all I have for you. Sub the channel, check out some of my videos, and make some comments. Till then, I'll talk to you guys later. All right, be well.